Good morning or afternoon. So I'm going to take you through a quick overview of 10 marks. I've already gone ahead and logged in. All you do is set up a account using your school email. It's very easy. But here is your home page. From here, there are lots of things that I can do. First thing I would do is starting a class if I were going to create a new class. So I'm going to pretend like I'm in second grade. It comes up with one for me. I can always create one of my own if I want to. And there's my class. Now once I've created a class, I can look at and create my roster. And add a student. I'll name them sample 1. That's my new student. So I'm going to add my student. There they are. You can do more than one student at a time by simply hitting enter and adding more names in that box. You can download a roster. So what this will do is give the usernames and passwords for all of your students in your classroom. And then this is something that I would have them tape into a folder or a notebook so that they have their login information as well. I posted this in a couple different locations in my classroom just so they had it available. Typically it was by the computers. And then you can also download parent letters. I'll do English only, but you can do them in English and in Spanish. And what this allows parents to do is go in and look at their students' progress, look at their assignments, and see how they're doing. What students will give their parents their information, and students will be able to go in. They normally have, oh, here we go. There's a parent code. When parents set up an account, they add that parent code and it will connect them to the classroom. You can see everybody's parent code should be different. So they can only see their child's information. It also has the student information, so if they wanted to work on an assignment from home, they can do that as well. So we'll go back to our dashboard, and we're going to create an assignment. So I've created some sample assignments here already. All you're going to do is click Create New. Now I can do this for just one class. If I taught multiple sections of mathematics and had multiple classrooms, then you can do that as well, so you don't have to do it for every single class. Now I always find an assignment by Find Math Domain. This is going to have your domains for the Common Core Math, your NBT, your OA, MD, geometry, fractions, all that good stuff. So I'll just click on the first one. Now at the beginning of the year, we do NBT. So here are some of the options. All I'm going to do is, if I'm working on NBT 1, I get to choose which one I want to work on. So since it's the beginning of the year, I want to relate it first before I'm actually doing it. So I'm going to click the first one. If it's a review before maybe a final test, maybe I choose both of them. You can do more than one standard. If you want to get rid of it, you just exit out over on the side. Maybe we're doing NBT and an OA at the same time. Maybe we're doing some place value, and then we're also working on some factors. So again, you can choose multiple standards from multiple domains. Once I'm done, I can click the X in the corner and that will go away. I get to choose the number of questions per topic. Since I have 3 standards, maybe I only want to do 5. I can do the same 5 for every student, or they can be different in case I want to avoid cheating. Now, maybe I want to start it. Let's see. Today's the 20th, so I want to start it. And then it's going to give me a time, and I can pick the due date. I want it due by Friday. Now, if say I have students that are notoriously absent, I can allow them to do it after the due date. And all I have to do is hit create. So there are my assignments that are due the 22nd. You can see right here, they're due the 22nd. Once I am done, and they are done, I can click up here on reports. Typically, you will see some scores here for their assignments. I'll do another video later on the reports that'll show how you can view all of their different assignments and drill down to see even the individual questions that were asked. And then you can come over and you can create a report card. Since none of my students have obviously done anything, I can click on a student, and again, in the report section, I'll show you in the other video once I've gone in and done some pretend assignments, it'll show exactly how the students did on the different assignments. It'll show areas that they're weak in, some different things that you as the teacher can do to assist them. It's pretty great. So again, back home. Now, jam sessions are pretty cool. A jam session is something that students can do. I always tell them they have to be finished with their assignments first. And if I get the chance to do a student view, I'll show you a jam session. They can choose any topic, any skill, and they can answer as many questions as they want. Now, these are going to be very knowledge-based skill questions. They aren't going to do a lot of problem solving. There's not going to be a lot of critical thinking involved with them. It's going to be rote skills, like what is 5 plus 7, instead of Julie has 5 apples and Fred has 7 apples. How many apples are there all together? Things like that. But jam sessions are very cool. I'll work on getting some pretend work done so that I can show you a little bit more with 10 marks, but hopefully gives you a very quick overview of 10 marks and how it works.